Bucka's already here at the spot waiting, right? You've been on time, my big boy. You've been on time. You've been on time. Yeah, you've been on time. You've been on time. You ready? He's ready to eat. He's like, Mom, just feed me already. Just feed you, right? Oh, I just got into my PJs because it's so beautiful out that when you're in your PJs outside, it's so comfy. So I just put my PJs on and I'm nice and comfy. Oh. You were waiting, my big boy? You were waiting. You've been on time this morning, yesterday, today. I haven't. Well, actually, I don't remember if I had to call him yesterday. I think I had to call him yesterday morning and for dinner. But today he was on time. Today you've been on time. You've been waiting for me. I'm telling you, it's either he waits for me or I wait for him. We're always waiting for each other, right? One of us is always waiting for each other. He's got his bowl with apples and strawberries in there. I chopped up some strawberries for him. I chopped them up for him because sometimes when I give him a whole strawberry and he bites it, he ends up dropping pieces out of his mouth. So I figure if I slice them up for him the way I do with the apples, he'll eat them and he won't drop any. Right? Because you're spoiled. Right? Because you're a spoiled boy. See, the sun is out, guys. The sun came out today. So it is gorgeous outside right now. Beautiful. I don't even know why I have a jacket. I probably could have came out without a jacket. I would have been fine, but I don't know. This weather is so tricky, you know? It makes me wonder, like, should I put a jacket on? Should I not? But it's not a heavy jacket. It's a light jacket, so it's all right. It's my rain jacket that I put on. A Buck is here at the spot. He's having his dinner. His antlers look like they're popping out. I swear, every day, like more and more and more. See, now they're starting to stick out. I'm telling you, probably by next week, we're going to see them like a lot more out than what they are now. Right, Buck? Your antlers are going to be popping out like no tomorrow by next week. And probably by the end of June, we'll have... What, you want in your bucket? What happened? Oh, there's nobody behind me. He wants in his bucket. All right, he wants the rest in his bucket. Because nobody's there. Nobody's outside. So I don't know why he did that. But I'm assuming that means he wants it in his bucket. Yep. Okay, let's put the strawberries in your bucket. Here's your strawberries. And then your butternut squash. And I got this. You eating all your strawberries at one time, really? Your food is not going to fly away. There you go. Bon appetit. All right, he wants it in his bucket. Sometimes he does that. He'll want me to feed him for a little bit, like the way I feed him. But then he's like, all right, put it in my bucket. It's been so windy today. Really windy, I have to say. Like, my mother-in-law has a lot of chimes in front of the house. And they've been swinging back and forth like no tomorrow. Right, Buck? That's why he's more on high alert. When windy days like this, he'll be more on high alert, like looking around. Because I'm sure his scent, like when he picks up scents, it gets all messed up from the wind. So it's probably hard for him to pick up scents. But he's nice and calm right now. He's doing good. I have my father-in-law inside the house watching the baby because my mother-in-law is working, so my father-in-law is inside. I told him, I said, the baby's awake. Are you okay with that? He was like, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm okay with that. I was like, okay. But my baby's in a good mood today, so he'll be fine. And thank God my son is not used to the arms because the only time I hold him is when I have to feed him, change his diaper. And sometimes he wants to be rocked to sleep, sometimes. So when I change his diaper, when I have to feed him, that's like I sit there and I talk to him. And I'm trying to teach him Italian, so I keep talking to him in Italian. And I play with him, and I give him kisses, many kisses, and then I put him back down. Because I don't want to get him used to the arms. Because I have a lot of kids, not a lot of kids, but some kids in my family that they got used to the arms when they were younger. And looking at it, it looks like it's a lot of work. When the babies are used to the arms, like they never want to be put down, they start screaming. I'm like, no. My husband's like, let's not get ourselves like into that. Because then once they get used to the arms, forget about it. You can never put them down. You try to put them down, they start screaming, crying. You can never get nothing done. So that's why I'm like, let me not get him used to the arms. He's doing good right now. And I play lullabies for him on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel that plays like baby lullabies. And he's been enjoying the sounds from that, which is good. So we're all doing good. Right, Buck? We're all doing good. And my big boy's doing good too. His hair is getting a lot lighter. He's losing his... See, now his hair looks much shorter. You see how much shorter? You see the fluff coming out? That's all fluff coming out. That's the winter coat coming out. So if you see like loose hairs, see, that's some of a little bit of his winter coat there. But pretty soon he's gonna look so light. He's gonna be like light brown, like a light caramel. He's gonna be like a caramel brown, actually. Yeah, his body looks like caramel brown. And then usually for winter time, it looks like a chocolate brown. That's how I explain it with his coloring. Right, Buck? You look like a chocolate brown for winter. And then spring and summer, you're like a caramel brown. And I told my husband I'm excited that I see a lot of like green patches. That's all the grass that I planted last year. So some of it is popping through because I wasn't sure if it was going to come back. Because Thumper and like, you know, some of the animals ate most of it that grew. So I wasn't sure if it was going to come back, but it is growing back. But I still have to plant, you know, the ones that I want to plant. I have the big itch to plant my seeds. I can't wait to plant it. But I just want to wait till it gets a little warmer. Like, you know, when at night it stays like a little bit warmer, like at least in the 60s. When at nighttime it stays in the 60s, then that's the week I'll be planting them. We'll see. Maybe by next week I could plant them, hopefully. Because the weather has been warming up a lot compared to like last week and the week before. Oh, forget it. Like, it actually feels like spring outside now. Like tomorrow, if the weather gets like today, I don't even have to come out with a jacket. Now I know. Because I wasn't sure, so that's why I put a jacket on. This morning it was windy. It was really, really windy. But I came out with my robe this morning. And it kept me nice and warm. Now he ate all the butternut squash and he's just eating his corn, right? Now you eating your corn? I feel like with no antlers like that, he looks like Bambi. He looks like a big boy Bambi. And his hair grew back on his back. Grew back. He doesn't have like the spot anymore, missing hair. Yeah, I think he must have scraped himself, or maybe he must have rubbed himself against a tree. And he was rubbing himself and he took his own hair out. I don't know. But as long as it grew back, that's all I care about, you know? Because I always pay attention to his hair, make sure he doesn't have like bald patches on his body, and that to make sure the hair grows back, so I know he's not sick and nothing is wrong with him, you know? I always keep my eyes on his hair, like on his whole body, to make sure his hair looks good, shiny, he looks good. Right, Buck? This plane is flying over us. There's an airport like a half hour away from us, I think. Yeah, I think it's like a half hour away from us. So that's why sometimes we hear planes flying over us, because there's an airport not too far. I mean, it's kind of far from the house, but it's not too far. But guys, it actually turned out to be a beautiful day today. This morning I was thinking like, okay, it's going to be a crappy day all day today. It's going to be windy and cloudy and probably raining on and off. It actually stopped raining around 3 o'clock. And that's when the sun came out. And I was like, okay, good. And then I came out to feed him at 5 o'clock. Because remember, in spring and summer, I change his feed-ins to 5 o'clock. Which I feel bad because I don't know if at 4 or 4:30 if he's here waiting for me. I don't know. But I try to, you know, I feed him in the summer. I like to feed him at 5 o'clock because I feel like it's a perfect time. It's not too early. I love when he's excited while he's eating that he wags his tail. Because I don't see no flies by his tushy. So I know he's excited. Because one day my husband was like, what if he has flies flying around his tushy and that's why he's wagging his tail to get them away? I was like, no. I was like, he's excited. I was like, if it was summertime and it was really, really hot and I seen a whole bunch of mosquitoes and flies flying around and his tail was doing this, then I would be like, okay, that was the mosquitoes bothering him. But right now I know it's him because he's happy. Right? You're a happy boy. He's a very happy boy. Thank God. I like when my animals are happy, when my son is not cranky and he's happy. Me and my husband, we're always happy together. Like, we're like yin and yang. Like, we like both like level each other out. Like, I'm the crazy one, he's the calm one. But we level each other out. Right, Buck? But I'm happy that I'm able to feed him every day again. Like, you know, like everything went back to normal. Where I'm able to be out here with him and hang out with him and feed him. Oh, I threw butternut squash peels. Okay, he's going to bite one of them. I want to see if he eats the peel, that's why. Because if he does eat the peel, because I always cut the peel off for him. But look at him, now he's eating the peel too. See, I left a couple of chunks with the peel on it. But now I know he likes it. Maybe I should just throw the peels in there. Let me find out, Buck, you like the peel. But I know he doesn't like not that he doesn't like it, but if I leave a whole butternut squash on the ground, he'll take forever to eat it. He won't like go and eat it right away. But I guess if I do it like that, he likes it. Now that I know you like the peel too, I'm about to not cut the peel off every day. Because I sit there in my house and I cut the peel off. And one time I sliced my finger. Because it's so hard to cut a butternut squash. It's like slicing a peel off of a pumpkin. Like, that's what it feels like. Oh, I think not because it touched the dirt because he's so spoiled. He's not eating it. He left it. You're such a spoiled brat. You're a spoiled brat. You're not going to eat that one? And there's no peanuts, baby. I feel like he's looking for peanuts. Did you drop anything? Oh, you dropped an apple earlier. You dropped an apple? You dropped an apple earlier? My big boy. I get a bunch of kisses again. And I don't know if any of you remember that I said around spring and summer is when Buck gets really mushy with me, like lovey-dovey, like he wants to give me 1,000 kisses. It's always around spring and summer that he does that. Then in the fall, going into winter, he'll give me kisses, but not as many as he does in spring and summer. Like spring and summer, he gives me the most kisses. I get the most from him. Right? I get the most love from you. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. That's why a lot of my friends that are hunters, like I have a couple, me and my husband, like friends, guys that we grew up with, and they always told me, be careful when he's in rut, he could attack you. Be careful when you have your friend, because, you know, he's going to try to charge at you and like hump you. All those things are myths, because I've been around Buck with all those things, you know, they're proven to be wrong. So not every male deer is the same. I feel like this one is one of a kind. He's special. He really is. He really, really is. He's proven to be so unique, you know, compared to some male buck deers. Buck really is special. He's such like a sweetheart. He really, really is. The only time I could say he's mean, but not even to me, to other animals, is when he's in rut. That's it. Like around spring and summer, he's like a gentle giant, even with the little ones. Like all the animals that come, he's nice to them. But around rut, when he's like in rut season, around October, November, I feel like all other animals should stay away from him. Right, Buck? Because then you get a little wild. He gets a little frisky, a little wild. That's when he wants to gallop and kick like a horse. Like a bull. Like he wants to forget it. Around this time, this is when he's the most mushiness. The spring and summer. He looks so beautiful right now standing like that, right? With the sun shining. Sometimes it looks like he's done eating, but then he goes right back to his food. All right, guys, pretty soon I gotta go in. My father-in-law looked like he really wanted to hang out with my son, so that's why I left him there a little longer. I left him there a little longer, but I have to get my butt back inside. All right, I'm gonna get ready, guys, to go inside and go be with my son and my dog. My dog had a good birthday, I would say. I gave her treats today. I sang happy birthday to her, and I just gave her a whole bunch of kisses. So I will be back tomorrow, which will be Saturday morning. I'll be back with the breakfast video, with Buck's breakfast video. I hope everybody has a great day. Look at Buck's antlers. I still can't get over it that now we finally get to see his antlers like popping through. So I was wondering when they're gonna pop through, but now they're starting to pop through. But I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. I hope everybody has a great evening and a good night. And me and this beautiful big boy, we will be back tomorrow morning. Ciao for now.